You feel sick. Your head hurts. Your body is hot. Something bad is inside you, and your body starts a war. Inside you, there is an army. This army fights enemies every day. The enemies are tiny living things called germs, like bacteria and viruses. Germs want to make you sick. Your army wants to stop them. Here is something amazing. Your army can remember enemies. You had chickenpox as a child, and then never again. Why? Because your army remembered that germ. It learned how to win. A vaccine teaches your army the same way, but without making you really sick. Your body learns to fight before the real enemy arrives. That is the power of a vaccine. This army has millions of soldiers. Some soldiers patrol your blood and your organs every day, looking for trouble. When they find a germ they do not recognize, they attack it. They fight hard to destroy it. This is why you feel sick, your army is at war inside you. But here is the interesting part. After the fight is over, your army does something very clever. It remembers the enemy. Think of it like a wanted poster. After your immune system fights a germ, it makes a special picture of that germ and keeps it. These pictures are stored by special cells called memory cells. If that same germ ever comes back, your army looks at the wanted poster and says, "We know you." And it attacks much faster the second time. This is why you do not get chickenpox twice. Your body already has the wanted poster. The second time the virus arrives, your immune system destroys it so fast that you do not even feel sick. This is a beautiful system. But there is one big problem. The first time your body meets a dangerous germ, it does not have the wanted poster yet. It has to learn while it is fighting. And some germs are very, very dangerous. The first fight can make you very sick. Sometimes it can even kill you. So scientists asked a very important question. What if we could give the body a wanted poster, without making the person fight the real germ first? What if we could train the army before the war begins? That idea became the vaccine. A vaccine is like a training exercise for your immune system. Instead of sending the real enemy into your body, a vaccine sends something safe that looks like the enemy. Your immune system sees it, gets confused, and starts fighting. It makes the wanted poster. And now your army is ready, without you ever being in real danger. Let us use an analogy to make this clearer. Imagine you are training a guard dog. You do not want to teach the dog by letting a real burglar into your house. That is too dangerous. Instead, you show the dog a picture of the burglar, or you use a person wearing the burglar's coat. The dog learns the smell, the look, the danger. Now the dog is ready. If the real burglar ever comes, the dog will react immediately. A vaccine works the same way. It shows your immune system a safe version of the danger, so your body can learn without getting hurt. But what exactly is inside a vaccine? This is where it gets very interesting. Scientists have found several clever ways to make vaccines. Let us look at the most common ones. The first type uses a weakened germ. Scientists take a real virus or bacteria and make it very, very weak, so weak that it cannot make you sick. But your immune system still sees it as an enemy and fights it. Your body makes the wanted poster. This type of vaccine is used for diseases like measles and chickenpox. The second type uses a dead germ. Scientists kill the germ completely and put the dead pieces into the vaccine. Your immune system still recognizes the pieces as dangerous and builds a defense. This type is used for diseases like the flu. The third type is even more clever. Instead of using the germ at all, scientists only use one small piece of the germ, like its outer coat or a protein from its surface. Your immune system learns to recognize just that one piece. If the real germ ever arrives wearing that coat, your body knows exactly what to do. This type is used for diseases like hepatitis B, and then there is the newest type, the mRNA vaccine. This one is truly remarkable, and we will come back to it in just a moment. But here is what almost no one talks about. When you get a vaccine, you are not just protecting yourself. You are also protecting the people around you, especially the people who cannot get vaccines. Some people are too young for certain vaccines. Some people are very old and their immune systems are weak. Some people are sick with other diseases and cannot receive vaccines safely. These people are vulnerable. They cannot protect themselves. But if everyone around them is vaccinated, the germ cannot spread. It cannot find a new body to live in. It dies out before it reaches the vulnerable person. This idea is called herd immunity, and it is one of the most powerful ideas in all of medicine. Think of it like an umbrella. One person with an umbrella stays dry. But if everyone around a person who has no umbrella also has an umbrella, the rain never reaches that person either. Your vaccine is not just your umbrella. It is part of a roof that covers everyone. Now, let us go back to the mRNA vaccine, because this is the wow factor of today's lesson. For many years, scientists dreamed of a new kind of vaccine. Instead of putting a piece of the germ into your body, what if you could give your body instructions to make that piece itself? What if your own cells could build the training target? This is exactly what mRNA vaccines do. The letters mRNA stand for messenger ribonucleic acid. That sounds very complicated, so let us use a simple analogy. Think of mRNA like a recipe card. Your cells are like tiny kitchens. They read recipe cards and use them to make proteins, the building blocks of life. Scientists wrote a new recipe card. This recipe card tells your cells to make one small, harmless piece of the coronavirus, just the spike protein on its surface. Nothing else. Just the spike. Your immune system sees this spike protein and says, "That looks dangerous." It attacks it. It makes the wanted poster. And then the recipe card disappears. It does not stay in your body. It does not change your DNA. It just delivers one message, and then it is gone. This technology was developed over many years, but it became famous during the COVID-19 pandemic. Scientists used mRNA technology to create a vaccine in record time, less than 1 year. Normally, vaccines take 10 to 15 years to develop. The mRNA approach made it possible to move much, much faster. And here is the surprising part, the counterintuitive thing that many people do not expect. Getting a vaccine can sometimes make you feel a little sick. Your arm might hurt. You might feel tired. You might have a small fever. Many people think this means something is wrong. But actually, it means something is very right. Those feelings are your immune system working. Your army is training hard. The small discomfort is the sound of your body building its defenses. A little soreness today means a much stronger protection tomorrow. It is your body doing exactly what it is supposed to do. Let us also talk about something called booster shots. Sometimes, the memory your immune system builds from a vaccine gets weaker over time. It is like a wanted poster that slowly fades. A booster shot is like printing a fresh, clear copy of that poster. It reminds your immune system of the enemy and keeps your protection strong. This is why some vaccines need only one shot, and others need 2 or 3. It depends on how strong and how long the immune memory needs to be. Vaccines have changed the world in ways that are almost impossible to imagine. Let us look at some numbers. Smallpox was one of the most deadly diseases in human history. For thousands of years, it killed hundreds of millions of people. In the 20th century alone, it killed around 300 million people. That is more than all the wars of that century combined. Then came the smallpox vaccine. Country by country, people were vaccinated. The disease had fewer and fewer places to hide. In 1980, the World Health Organization made an announcement that had never been made before in history. Smallpox was completely gone. Eradicated. Extinct. A disease that had killed humans for 3,000 years was defeated, by a tiny injection. Polio is another example. In the 1950s, polio paralyzed tens of thousands of children every year in the United States alone. Parents were terrified. Swimming pools were closed. Children could not go to school. Then the polio vaccine arrived. Today, polio is almost completely gone from the world. Only a very small number of cases remain in a few countries, and scientists are working to eliminate those too. These are not small victories. These are some of the greatest achievements in all of human history. So why does this matter for your everyday life? You might think, I am healthy. I am young. I do not need to worry about this. But vaccines are not just for sick people or old people. They are for everyone. Every time you get vaccinated, you are making a choice. You are choosing to protect yourself, yes. But you are also choosing to protect your grandmother, your baby cousin, your neighbor who is going through cancer treatment, your friend who has a weak immune system. You are choosing to be part of the roof that keeps everyone dry. And looking forward, the science of vaccines is moving faster than ever before. The mRNA technology that was used for COVID-19 vaccines is now being tested for many other diseases, including some cancers. Yes, you read that correctly. Scientists are working on mRNA vaccines that could teach your immune system to recognize and attack cancer cells. The same technology that helped end a pandemic might one day help fight one of the most feared diseases in the world. Your immune system is one of the most complex and powerful systems in nature. It has been protecting humans for hundreds of thousands of years. And vaccines are the tool that humans invented to make that system even stronger, to give it a head start, a training manual, a wanted poster for dangers it has never seen before. The next time you see a small needle, remember what it carries. Not just a liquid. A message. A set of instructions. A gift to your immune system that says, be ready. We know what is coming. And we are prepared. Isn't it remarkable that something so small, a single injection, can carry so much power? The history of vaccines is really the history of humans learning to work with nature instead of fighting against it. And that partnership between science and the human body has already saved hundreds of millions of lives. How many more lives do you think it will save in the future?